Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the second episode of Sora no Otoshimono, or Heaven's Lost Property. So, last time, our protagonist, Tomoki, I believe is his name, got a new pet, a pet angeloid, as opposed to, the typical pet cat or dog or hamster. A much superior pet in my opinion, though I'm sure everyone has their preferences on that. And he wasted no time having quite a bit of fun with her. Not as much fun as he could have had, or as much fun as I would have had, but definitely quite a bit of fun. More bold than I expected, to be sure. Like, he's definitely a perverted protagonist, which I didn't actually catch. I don't know if that was in the synopsis or not, but if it was, I forgot. So that did catch me a little off guard. And yeah, hopefully he learned his lesson about being very careful with what you wish, because she will do her best to fulfill any and all desires he has, whether it's having, 100 billion yen fall from the sky, or having a nice meal, or the various other things that he did. So yeah, let's get into this episode. As usual, there'll be no audio or footage of the anime used in the reaction for copyright reasons. There is a timer in the upper left-hand corner, and subs below me to help you follow along. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Except I have an angeloid pet. Yeah, but aside from all that, I live a very normal, peaceful life. I have zero sympathy for you. I would gladly trade lives with you. So we do get the opening. We didn't get that first episode. I do like the use of chibi in this show. Yeah, you're gonna continue trying to do that. Yeah, if the opening's anything to go by, I think the other characters will know about her. And there does seem to be a second angeloid there. The blue-haired one. The panty flag. The flag that you'd be proud to wave. I just love the deadpan look on Icarus's face. In her deadpan voice. I like her is what I'm saying. So we are going to get at least one more angeloid. I don't know if she'll stick around or not, or just be a one episode thing. She'll probably stick around. Does he only have one figurine, or is that one just really special to him? I mean, I guess it's his assistant, so... The black hole that Icarus came out of, I presume. It's like, please stop touching me. The best mount. And he never sees that figurine again. Oh yeah, she was also having a bit of a growth spurt. And I can help you with that if you want. Even if you don't want. You know how many girls would smack you to hear you say that? At least girls in anime. I'm busy. And she's gonna meet Icarus in a... That's very much an I can explain moment. That doesn't make it any better. She fell from the sky, she followed me home. That's about the gist of it. It's like a kite. But yeah, it's none of her business who he brings home. She really has no business being violent with him, but again, that's the common trope in anime like this, unfortunately. I'm not sure that's the issue here. Although having a shorter would definitely be more convenient for, like, you know, the bathroom situations. He really took her to school. It really is. Of course he does, anime protagonist. It's for science. If this was an 18+ anime, sure. I feel like most of the blood he's gonna lose is gonna be through his nose. It's very important. Don't lose it. It's overrated. I hope you did, but I doubt it. I imagine so. I have not yet got my Angeloid. Still waiting. I mean, why wouldn't you? He is short, though. Yeah, like that. And yeah. Yeah, it even said one on it, like the dog barking sound. Very childish, but... Did they just fly off? In its natural habitat. Or rather, it flew away from its natural habitat. I guess he wished for that. You know, an Angeloid is a great pet, but that would be a nice pet as well. I wonder what it eats, though. Too bad there's no gusts of wind in the indoors. Again. Just... Fate has decided you're not supposed to wear clothes. Just embrace it. Attempt number 2. Went about as well as the other one. Well, he wants her to be Nopon, so... Why does he have that? Playing dress up. Which, of course, he has all these things. Yes, he has a very dangerous childhood friend. Hopefully. Your nose says otherwise. Keikaku Dori indeed. Yes, let's. Like, wish for a skirt to fly off next. Or handcuffs, if he's into that sort of thing. Now she can't hit him. Smart thinking. It's a great situation all around. Now you're getting it. Man, so close. Terrible timing, Icarus. I just love how soft-spoken she is. I'll give you everyone's. Santa really does remind me of To Love Ru. I think I saw a faint smile there. Now that's the real Heaven's Lost property right there. It's like a flock of them. What would you call a group of panties migrating together? I would call it a murder of panties just because the girls are probably going to murder him after that. They're not exactly birds, but I suppose it's close enough. Isn't that a beautiful sight? I mean, what's there to explain? It's all pretty obvious. Not much of a mystery. So he does have more than one. Oh, so he just got rid of it. That poor figure. Live the rest of your life like that, pretty much. Oh, wow. I mean, that does seem obvious in hindsight, but... a pretty nice place to have your head, all things considered. Oh, the reflection. That's funny. Are you even tall enough for that to work? Yeah, plus that. I'm sure he has a fetish for that as well. Oh, damn. That wasn't nice of you. I mean, I probably can't use it as my thumbnail, but... Man, that's a great collection. Yes, let's do this. You know, I didn't really have a fetish for handcuffs, but I think I'm starting to get one. Having someone else help you put underwear on. I failed to see the problem. That might be thumbnail. I mean, kinder than you, but that's not a high bar when you keep abusing the main character. Huh. Really frilly and fancy. I kind of like it. He doesn't. Very picky taste. But you know, to be fair, it's gonna be hard to find one that's better than going no pun. Yeah. You can't really beat that. I know, right? Embrace it. Go. That's also pretty childish as well. Going from one to go. Going from a dog to a bear. Man, why can't that skirt be slightly shorter? She's so happy about finally being able to put on a pair of panties. Yeah, it's a little weird. Why is that one okay? I don't think a day goes by where I don't think about panties. And of course, a childhood friend has a house across from him with a window of her bedroom facing his window of his bedroom. And she has a pet of her own. And this is way better than a dog. Well, I wouldn't be able to either. That'll give her strength. Yeah, there you go. I mean, it did work. His strategy to motivate her. She just runs like that. Ah, okay, that explains it. That's why the bear was okay, but the dog wasn't. Luckily, he's too far away for her to hit him. Of course, he can still throw things. I was about to say an intelligent person would close the window, but then she might break a window, so maybe not. Man, even the ending theme shows them. They really do fly like birds, like exactly like birds. So the pandas have predators. But what's their prey? That's the question. And they upgraded. Or evolved, I guess. Penny meteor shower. I'd say it's rare. Scientists would be scratching their heads on that one for a while. So, That was the second episode of Sora no Otoshimono. And yeah, another really fun episode. The theme of this episode was panties. Like, if anyone asked you what this episode was about, that's all you could really say. Because Tomoki got his card, which allowed him to basically grant his subconscious desires, which when he saw his childhood friend's panties, whose name I will eventually remember, he didn't like it, not because they were childish, just because he had trauma related to dog-printed panties. So, as a result, they just flew off into the breeze and left her without any, which surprisingly she was not happy about, or maybe unsurprisingly. Everybody else was happy about it, at least Tomo was. And not only did those panties fly away, she couldn't put on any others, or anything even remotely similar. And they definitely went through a lot of things. That guy, whose name also escapes me, he had a lot of stuff in his room. Like, a lot of stuff. Weirdly. None of it worked. They got a whole bunch of panties back at his place for her to try out. Still didn't work. Until they got to the very last one. And it finally did. Even though it was quite similar to the other one, but different enough for it to matter. And a new species has entered the environment. The panty bird / plane / meteor, depending on when you see it in its life cycle. And yeah, it was quite a sight to behold. I'm sure that pilot that was driving by was thinking, there's no way my family's ever going to believe this. And yeah, definitely some nice fan service in this episode, to say the least. So yeah, very crazy. I can't help but wonder what else the series is going to pull out of its hat. Or pull out of its skirt, rather. So yeah, that's all I really had to say on this one. So let me know what you thought of the anime. Which thought of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And if you're watching this soon after it goes public on YouTube, and you want to see the next one early, you can do so by heading over to my Patreon. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.